I still hear your name in quiet places where the night feels heavier than it should. Even the wind sounds unfamiliar now, like something misunderstood. The lights around me don't feel warm anymore, just shapes without a glow, as if the world forgot its colors long ago. I tell myself I'm doing better, that time has done its part, but every calm I try to build falls apart. I thought distance would be simple, just a matter of time, but silence has its own language and it still replies. Now I'm just a silent heart drifting through spaces you don't see, holding on to fragments of us that refuse to leave. And every note the saxophone carries feels like it knows your face, but no matter how far it reaches, it loses trace. I pass through places we once walked through, like memories in disguise. Every corner holds a version I can't revise. I try to speak with different voices to fill the empty air, but nothing sounds like honesty when you're not there. The world keeps moving without waiting, it never looks behind, but I'm still living in the moment you left behind. I thought I'd learn to let it fade, like fading is clean, but some feelings don't disappear, they stay unseen. Now I'm just a silent heart drifting through echoes of your name, trying to hold the shape of love that never stays the same. And every time the music rises, it pulls me back again to all the words I never said back then. Maybe love doesn't break clean, it fractures in the soul and leaves behind the pieces that never let you go. And maybe I was never ready to watch it drift away, because part of me is still living in yesterday. I stop pretending I've moved forward, the truth is always near. Some endings don't arrive with closure, they just disappear. The night feels longer than it used to without your voice around, and all I have are fading traces of every sound. Still somewhere in the quiet static, I feel you drifting through a broken kind of memory that leads to you. I'm just a silent heart drifting through places I can't stay, holding on to fading moments that slip away. And if you ever feel the silence between your world and mine, no, I'm still somewhere in the distance. out of time. I keep your memory without touch now, like something made of glass, too fragile to be carried forward or held too fast. It lingers in the corner softly, where light won't fully stay, a presence I can almost feel, then slips away. The world keeps moving like it should, without a second glance, but I'm still caught inside the echo of what we had. I told myself I'd fade it out, that time would clear my mind, but some memories don't loosen with time. It's a memory without touch now, still breathing in my chest, a quiet kind of longing that won't rest. And every note the saxophone carries feels like it knows your face, a sound that holds what's missing in its place. Of passing moments that never feel complete, like every step is missing something beneath my feet. Even laughter in the distance feels slightly out of tune, like you forgot the way you made a room feel full. The city speaks in endless motion, but I don't hear it right, like everything is half a shade of night. I thought distance would erase you, like writing in the sand, but memory doesn't follow command. It's a memory without touch now, still drifting through my days, a soft and aching silence that stays. And every time the music rises, it pulls me back again to all the love I never finished back then. Maybe love is just a feeling that never leaves the skin, it stays beneath the surface within. And maybe I was never ready to let it turn to dust, so I keep it in this memory I trust. Try to hold it tighter, I let it be, because even fading echoes belong to me. The night becomes a quiet mirror of what I've known, a love that never left me but grew alone. And somewhere in the distance, you still exist. A memory without touch, I can't resist. It's a memory without touch now that never fades away. A gentle kind of presence that stays. And if the world forgets the reason, I still hold on to you. This memory without touch is true. You didn't leave with heavy words, no breaking scene, no sound. Just quiet steps that walked away, like nothing tied you down. And I stood there pretending calm, like it was all okay. But something in the air that night just slipped away. The lights were still, the world kept moving, like nothing felt the same. But I could hear inside my chest you calling in a fading name. I told myself it's nothing, just another passing phase. But silence has a way of staying for days. You faded out without goodbye, like smoke into the air, leaving only empty spaces where you were there. And every note the saxophone cries feels like it understands a love that slipped right through my hands without demands. I walk through places we once knew, but they don't speak your name. They look the same, they feel the same, but not the same. I try to act like I'm okay now, like nothing cuts too deep. But some memories don't let you go, they don't sleep. The world keeps moving in its rhythm, it never looks behind. But I'm still standing in the moment left behind. I thought that I could let it fade, like fading is control. But some goodbyes don't happen loud, they steal the soul. You faded out without goodbye and left no trace behind, just echoes of a feeling I can't unwind. And every time the music rises, it pulls me back to you, to everything I never said but wanted to. Maybe love doesn't end with closure, it just disappears, leaving fragments of forever inside the years. And maybe I was never ready to watch it turn to dust, because some hearts don't break in anger, they just rust. harmonies don't conclude, they leave me. The night still carries what you left in quiet, unseen ways, like something that refuses to erase. And somewhere in the distant static, I still feel you near, a love that never said goodbye, but disappeared. Our story, I'll still recall the sound of love that left so quietly, without a bound. Still carries traces of a voice that isn't there, like shadows on the ceiling that I still swear. I sit where conversations used to fill the air, but now it's only silence everywhere. The light feels slightly colder than it used to feel before, like something warm and living lives here no more. I tell myself I'm used to it, that time has done its part, but echoes don't dissolve so easily inside the heart. These are empty room echoes calling your name again, soft reminders of a moment that won't end. And every note the saxophone carries feels like it knows my pain, a melody of something that won't remain. I move around in quiet circles, trying not to feel, but even stillness has a way of making things real. The smaller sound becomes a memory I cannot ignore, like footsteps that don't happen anymore. The world outside keeps rushing forward without a backward glance, but I am still caught inside the space of what we had. I thought I'd learn to live with this, like living is a skill, but some absences don't leave you, they stay still. These are empty room echoes that never fade away, just fragments of a yesterday that won't decay. And every time the music rises, it pulls me back to then, to all the love that lingers still within. Maybe love is just a presence that doesn't leave at all. It stays inside the silence after hear that final sound, when everything I held so close broke down. Fix the silence, I let it stay, 'cause even pain becomes familiar in its own way. The room still feels like waiting for someone to return, but all I have are lessons I never learned. Still somewhere in the fading quiet, I think you're near tonight, inside these empty echoes without light. These are empty room echoes that never let me go, soft reminders of a love I used to know. And if the world forgets this feeling, I'll still recall the sound of all the things you never said, but left around. There were words we never spoke out loud. They stay between the lines, like unfinished conversations, frozen in time. I remember how we almost said so many things that night, but silence always came between what felt right. The air was full of something fragile we didn't understand, like holding love too carefully in our hands. I told myself it didn't matter, that silence was enough, but some emotions don't survive unsaid love. It's what we never said that lingers long after we are through, a quiet kind of truth that stays with me and you. And every note the saxophone carries feels like it knows the pain of all the words that never found their way. I walk through days of quiet thinking, replaying what we had, like searching for the missing piece we never grasped. Even memories feel incomplete now, like pages torn apart, where every line was meant to lead to the heart. The world keeps talking in its rhythm, but I hear something else, like echoes of unspoken truth within myself. I thought time would give me answers, but time just lets it fade into the things we didn't say or make. It's what we never said that lingers in every sound. never sure were there. And maybe I was never ready to speak what I should do, so I keep living in the silence with you. Stay, 'cause even what is missing has its way. The night becomes a witness to what we couldn't be, a love that lived in silence between you and me. And somewhere in that silence you still remain, a feeling made of everything we didn't explain. It's what we never said that lingers like echoes in the blue, a quiet kind of ending without you. And if the world forgets the reason, I still remember true. It's everything we never said that grew. I hear you in the static silence between the night and day, like signals drifting out of reach that slowly fade away. The world around me keeps on moving, but I'm still tuned to you, like broken radio emotions coming through. I try to focus on the present, but the past keeps breaking in, like something I can't switch off from within. I told myself I'd lose the signal, let the frequency die, but some connections never fully say goodbye. It's a fading frequency, love, still humming in my chest, a signal that won't settle down or let me rest. And every note the saxophone carries feels like your distant tone, a melody that keeps on calling me home. I walk through streets of moving strangers, but none of them align with all the versions of your voice inside my mind. The city noise becomes a pattern that almost sounds like you, but every time I reach for it, it cuts right through. Your memory keeps interrupting every thought I try to keep, like something buried in my nice clean sound, but some frequencies just echo all around. It's a fading frequency, love, still looping in my head, a song that never finishes, even when it's dead. And every time the music rises, it drags me back again to all the love I couldn't hold back then. Maybe love is just a signal that never really stops. It keeps on traveling endlessly through all the drops. And maybe I was never ready to lose the tone we made, so I keep it on repeat in the shade. Fight the interference, I let it play, because even broken signals find their way. The noise becomes a kind of comfort. I can recognize a fading love still speaking through the skies. And somewhere in the endless dark, you still feel near, a frequency of memory still clear. It's a fading frequency, love, that never leaves my side, a broken kind of signal I can't hide. And if the world forgets the meaning of everything we knew, this quiet frequency will always call to you. Stop pretending it was simple, like love could stay the same. Some stories don't need endings or someone to blame. The night just sits beside me quietly, no anger, no sound, just pieces of what used to be all around. I thought I'd feel much stronger now, like time would make it clear. But even healing has its cost when you're not here. I told myself I moved on, that I had let it go. But silence has a memory it won't show. This is a quiet ending now, no drama in the fall, just love that slowly learned to lose it all. And every note the saxophone carries feels like it understands, a heart that didn't break loud, just in hands. I walk through days that feel the same, but nothing feels the same, like everything still knows your shape without your name. world keeps speaking in its rhythm like nothing ever stops. But I still feel your absence in every drop. Even laughter sounds unfamiliar when it passes through, like echoes of a version that once knew you. I thought goodbye would be a moment, clear and defined, but some goodbyes just happen in the mind. This is a quiet ending now, no closure in the air, just memories that settle everywhere. And every time the music rises, it pulls me back to them, to all the love that didn't finish back when. Maybe love was never promised to stay complete. Some hearts just drift apart without defeat. And maybe I was never ready for a love that fades so slow, because slow endings hurt the most, you know. Now I don't fight the quiet, I let it stay. 'Cause even broken stories find their way. The night becomes a kind of witness to what I feel inside. A love that never left loudly, just died. And somewhere in the stillness, you still remain, a gentle kind of memory without pain. This is a quiet ending now, no final words to say, just something that slowly fades away. And if the world forgets the reason, I still feel you through this quiet ending in my heart is you. The city sleeps in quiet colors while I'm still awake, watching reflections on the ceiling slowly break. Your memory moves through the darkness like smoke without a flame. Every night I try to lose it, feels the same. I thought the distance would grow easier with every passing day, but some feelings learn to linger and stay. I keep telling myself that I should let you go, but certain kinds of love move slow, and the shadows stay late tonight, long after midnight fades, carrying pieces of your voice through empty space. Every silence in this room still sounds a little like you, a quiet kind of heartbreak I can't undo. I hear old conversations inside my restless mind, like unfinished photographs frozen in time. The streets outside keep moving without a second glance, but I'm still standing in the moment of our last chance. Even the air feels different now, like it remembers too. Everything I tried forgetting leads to you. I thought I'd finally reach the point where missing you would end, but memories know how to return again. And the shadows stay late tonight, refusing to disappear, holding on to every part I still hear. Every quiet corner here still feels touched by you, a lonely kind of feeling breaking through. Maybe love was never meant to leave without a trace. Maybe some hearts keep echoes in every space. Maybe I was never ready to close the door completely, so I keep your fading shadow with me. Now I let the silence settle without trying to fight, because some memories look softer at night. The darkness becomes a mirror for everything I hide, a love that never truly left inside. And somewhere past the morning, you still remain, a fragile kind of shadow in my veins. And the shadows stay late tonight, even when the sky turns blue, like every fading piece of me still belongs to you. And if tomorrow finally takes these memories away, I know your shadow in my heart will stay. A broken vinyl keeps on spinning with a sound that fades and bends, like every word we never finished before it ends. I sit alone in low-lit silence, watching time behave so strange, like even memories start to crack and rearrange. The air still holds your distant presence in a subtle, fading tone, like something warm that used to live here but now is gone. I thought the past would stay behind me, like dust that falls away, but some reflections keep on playing every day. It's a broken vinyl memory, skipping back to you. Every sound a little broken, but still true. And every note the saxophone carries feels like it won't let go, a melody of what we were long ago. I walk through streets that don't remember what we used to be, but every corner still reflects a piece of me. The world keeps turning like a record that never learns to stop, but I'm still stuck inside the moment it all drops. Your voice appears in sudden fragments, in places I don't expect, like echoes that refuse to lose their effect. I thought I could just move forward and leave it in the past, but broken things still echo longer than they last. It's a broken vinyl memory, still spinning in my mind, playing love in incomplete pieces left behind. And every time the music rises, it drags me back to you, to all the things we never fixed or knew. Maybe love is never perfect, it scratches on its way, replaying all the moments that won't decay. Maybe I was never ready for the sound to fade, so I keep it on repeat in what we made. Somewhere in the static feeling, you still appear inside this broken vinyl I keep near. It's a broken vinyl memory that never lets me go, playing love in shattered pieces, soft and slow. And if the world forgets the meaning of everything we knew, this broken sound will always play of you. in the doorway, soft as rain, tracing your name again. Your coat on the chair, still holding your shape. I pour out 2 glasses and watch the room wake. You smile like a secret you kept just for me, and suddenly even the moon leans to see. Let the night slow down, let the whole room hush. Your hand on my wrist turns the air to blush. Stay right here, stay right here. My heart knows your name. Stay right here, stay right here. Don't let this fade away. Your laugh in the corner moves through the smoke. You touch my shoulder and everything glows. I know what I want now, no need to pretend. If this is the moment, then let it not end. Let the night slow down, let the whole room hush. Your hand on my wrist turns the air to blush. Stay right here, stay right here. My heart knows your name. Stay right here, stay right here. Don't let this fade away. If love is a river, let it pull me in. If time leaves us searching, I choose you again. One slow breath closer, one kiss, one sigh. Tell me forever can learn how to try. Stay right here, stay right here. My heart knows your name. Stay right here, don't let this fade away. Sax in the doorway, soft as rain, tracing your name again. After you left, the room stayed still, like kid forgot to breathe. Even time felt uncertain about what to leave. I didn't hear a breaking sound, no final closing door, just absence sitting everywhere and nothing more. The light looks different on the walls, like it lost its name, and everything I touch now feels not the same. I told myself I'd adjust, that I would be alright, but healing doesn't always come in one night. After you left, I stayed behind, with silence as my guide, a quiet kind of emptiness I cannot hide. And every note the saxophone plays feels like it knows my pain, a love that still keeps echoing in my name. I walk through days without direction, just moving through the flow, but every step feels heavier than I know. The world keeps talking like it used to, but I don't hear the same, like everything is distant now without your name. Even laughter from the distance feels unfamiliar too, like echoes of a version that still had you. I thought I'd learned to function like nothing ever broke, but silence is a language that I spoke. After you left, I stayed behind, inside a fading light, a broken kind of normal every night. And every time the music rises, it pulls me back again to all the love that stayed too long back then. Maybe love doesn't end loudly, it just disappears, leaving shadows of forever through the years. Maybe I was never ready for a goodbye so slow, because slow departures hurt more than I know. Chase it, I let it be, because even empty spaces mean something to me. The night becomes a quiet witness to what remains, a love that never shouted, just refrains. And somewhere in the stillness you still exist, in fragments of a memory I can't resist. After you left, I stayed behind, no answers in the air, just echoes of a love still there. And if the world forgets the reason, I still hold on to you, because after you left, I did too.